Have you ever thought the universe might be blinking at us, sending flashes so intense they go beyond anything we've ever imagined? What looks like a tiny dot in the night sky could be hiding a terrifying secret from the edges of the cosmos. If you're into space mysteries backed by real science, go ahead and hit the like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell, because what's coming might just change the way you see the universe. Some of the brightest lights in the sky aren't stars. They're quasars, massive galactic cores that shine brighter than entire galaxies. At the heart of each one is a supermassive black hole, millions or even billions of times heavier than our Sun. Around it spins a swirling disk of gas and dust, heating up as it spirals inward. That heat generates extreme radiation across the entire spectrum, from visible light to X-rays. The energy produced is so intense, it's like converting chunks of matter directly into power, at levels far beyond anything a star can do. Quasars were first spotted in the 1950s as radio sources that looked like stars. But in the 1960s, astronomers realized they were actually billions of light years away. That meant they weren't stars at all, but something far more powerful. One of the first quasars discovered, 3C273, turned out to be so far away and so bright, it forced scientists to rethink what was even possible in the universe. Today, we've found millions of them, and some are so far back in time that their light started traveling toward us when the universe was still in its infancy. These distant cosmic engines help us understand what the early universe looked like, and how violent and energetic it really was. Here's where it gets weird. Many quasars we see today were already active before Earth existed. Some of them lit up only a few 100 million years after the Big Bang, and yet their light is just now reaching us. That means we are not seeing them as they are. We are seeing how they looked more than 13 billion years ago. And here's the kicker: many of these quasars probably don't exist anymore. We are looking at ghost images, echoes from a time so far in the past, it's hard to wrap your head around it. It's like getting a postcard from someone who passed away thousands of years ago. This isn't just a cool fact, it flips our sense of time and space. We are not just studying deep space, we are staring straight into the universe's childhood. Quasars give us a look at cosmic history on a scale we can't physically experience any other way. At the center of every quasar is a supermassive black hole, and we are not talking about small players. Some have the mass of over 1 billion suns. One, known as J03131806, formed when the universe was less than 1 billion years old and already had a black hole 1.6 billion times the mass of our Sun. That's a serious puzzle. How did something that massive grow so fast? As gas falls into the black hole's gravity well, it heats up and emits huge amounts of energy. In many cases, that energy comes out in massive jets, beams of particles shooting from the black hole's poles at nearly the speed of light. Some of these jets stretch across hundreds of thousands of light years. These aren't just flashy fireworks. In some galaxies, the radiation and jets from a quasar are so powerful, they actually stop stars from forming. They blast away or heat up the gas clouds that would normally turn into new stars. In other words, quasars don't just shine, they shape the future of entire galaxies. Because quasars are so extreme and so distant, they've sparked some bold theories. Some suggest they might be the result of alien megastructures, massive machines built by advanced civilizations to harvest energy. Others think they could be natural portals, gateways to other parts of the universe or even entirely different realities. Now, mainstream science doesn't back these claims. But the truth is, the universe is still filled with things we don't fully understand. Quasars sometimes appear in patterns or alignments that make scientists scratch their heads. And when our best physics can't fully explain something, speculation always follows. Whether you believe in alien tech or just think the universe is weirder than we imagined, one thing's clear: quasars are far from ordinary. The more we learn, the more questions we uncover. Now, here's the scenario that keeps some astronomers up at night. What if a quasar's jet, those high-powered particle beams, was aimed straight at Earth? When that happens, we call it a blazar. And a direct hit could be devastating. A jet from a nearby quasar could strip away our atmosphere's protective layers, fry electronics, and make Earth unlivable. Luckily, the odds are incredibly low. Most quasars are billions of light years away, and even blazars we found aren't close enough to harm us. Still, just knowing they exist is enough to make you pause. These aren't sci-fi villains, they're real cosmic forces. And while they may be far away, they remind us that the universe is full of unimaginable power, and we're just a small part of it. Even with our most powerful telescopes, quasars remain a mystery. They shine from the edges of time itself, like lighthouses from an ancient universe. But what if they're more than that? So here's the big question. What do you think quasars really are? Are they just old galaxies with giant black holes? Or could they be something we are not ready to understand yet? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if this blew your mind even a little, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more journeys through the unknown.